by our commissioner this season, Commissioner Roger Sia. Age bracket, this time 45 up division, and the ball
with a big game himself last time. 15 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocked shots in a Westminster victory over Makati Hope.
Ooh, Kelvin Ang missing that layup.
Westminster High School to the finish line. Compared to the past few seasons, mas mahirap ngayon, said the team. The level of competition and the way to survive.
Westminster having possession. Mark Del Rosario scoreless in the first, and a chance for him to get into the scoring column as we see the first quarter field goal.
Compared to Grace's too. And Grace has gotten to the line multiple times. 12 free throw attempts already, while Westminster only had 3 free throw attempts in the first quarter.
There you go. It was Grace's free throws that put them head above shoulders here against Westminster. Francis C. against Del Rosario, still no good. And Mark Del Rosario getting that defensive rebound for Westminster. Stayed in front of our table. 15 on the shot clock here for Daza. 17-13 is our count. Del Rosario finally gets his first 2 of the ball game.
Yes, right now they're running the offense through Richard Daza. That
how we expected this game to play out. It's been all Grace all first half. 34-19 in favor of the white shirts, but there is a foul against Grace off of a Westminster timeout.
Yes, and one reason, the slow start for this man, Mark Del Rosario, is either Hungry Paris instant replay, matching up against Young, draws the foul. They need him to have a bigger production throughout this ball game. Before that free throw, he just had 2 points.
In an earlier trip, Del Rosario went 0 for 2, but this time perfect 2 for 2. And Westminster down 10 here, 31-21, a commanding 35-21 advantage. Herrera, they go inside here to Mark Del Rosario. Del Rosario trying to get points number 5 and 6, but short on the first free throw.
Yes, but just looking up at the scoreboard, Grace Christian up 16 big points against Westminster, was 3-0 before this contest.
A minute and 60 remaining on the game clock. Here comes Del Rosario. Mark Del Rosario in transition, now with 6 points here in the first half. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. And Grace Christian College alumni, Del Rosario, you know, after a very slow start here in the second quarter, started picking things up. 7 points now. Richard Daza with 6. And Archie Westminster, and a steal here by Richmond U. Richmond U snakes through that layup. Reverse layup attempt. And Mark Del Rosario scoring underneath the basket for 2.
And he's the first man for Westminster to get in double figures. 11 points now with 6.
Results in this Westminster attack. Mark Del Rosario. And a blocking foul there on Kelvin Ang.
Let's take a look at that play. Mark Del Rosario running right into Kelvin Ang.
Definitely not in position right there.
Right, and draws the blocking foul, though it'll be on the side.
Mark Del Rosario gets fouled there. And let's see who it is on.
It's going to be penalty situation. 5th foul on Grace. 2 free throws coming Rosario. But Grace continues to keep now Alantan, Nino Sia. They also have Kenneth Young, who's their starting center. So virtually Dexter Kwan playing shooting guard.
That's right. Dexter Kwan, he can actually be a combo guard.
Yes.
We've seen him bring the ball up and down the floor and at the same time set up plays.
But definitely with his size and his bulk, he can play in the post as well.
That's right.
Grace really going.
12 on the shot clock here for Westminster High School alumni. 4-second differential between game and shot clock. And a miss there by Mark Del Rosario. As a bump and shot, no good. Mark Del Rosario. What a hustle play right there. And now let's go to the third one. Launching from deep, no good. Mark Del Rosario with the offensive board and put back.
Yes, what a finish there, Mark Del Rosario. After a slow start, he's now the leading scorer of the entire game for both sides. 13 points for that man.
Next. Here comes Joel Yap. Trinidad. 14 on the shot clock for Westminster.
And they now have Nino Sia matching up against Mark Del Rosario, trying to stop him. Oh, they get the switch inside.
Francis C.
Oh.
on Mark Del Rosario, but not a problem there for Mark Del Rosario.
Right. Grace was game planning to try to match up properly against Del Rosario. They got the switch inside, and he drained them, punished them.
Rodelio Trinidad. Nice bounce pass to Mark Del Rosario. So if Rodelio Trinidad could not score, he was able to at least find an open teammate to put up the points on the board.
Right, and credit Richard.
As we see, the biggest lead for Grace has been 24, while for Westminster it was just 2 points.
Right, and they almost got a new biggest lead to 25 if they made that shot there, but unable to convert.
And Mark Del Rosario scoring for Westminster on the fast break. 4 minutes and 27 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Mark Del Rosario, nice find there to Trinidad. And you know, that give and go play there did wonders for Westminster. It's a replay brought to you by Hungry Paris, which has now moved up in the standings. 3 wins, no losses. One of the few teams remaining. And here's our courtside reporter, Paula Kalingasan. Go ahead, Paula. Westminster High School alumni drops to 3-1 for sole second place